Second half of the webinar tonight, we have IESEG and we have Marc, who is in charge of the international admission, currently in the Shanghai office for our international students. And he will introduce the program for us. Yes.
Okay, so thank you very much for giving me this opportunity to speak to some audience in Taiwan this evening. So yeah, my name is Marc PORTO, and actually I'm the head of the EESEG office in Shanghai, taking care of Asia region, including Taiwan. So I hope that pandemic will be over soon, so I can visit and meet with the students face to face in the very near future. So I'm going to introduce you EESEG School of Management and our programs. So choosing EESEG, it is choosing to go to Europe and to France. So France have a lot to offer when considering sightseeing, food, architecture, indoor and outdoor activities. So it's time to discover or rediscover, if you have been to our beautiful country already, France. So discovering France. So not only about sceneries and architecture and food for international students, France have plenty of advantages as a study destination. So welcome to France and see what are the main advantages of going to this country. So within all the advantages of studying in France, you probably noticed the local and that local and international students are treated equally. Same tuition fees, same access to housing allowance, and also medical care system. Possibility to stay 1 more year in the country after graduation from a master degree. We call this APS, Autorisation Provisoire de Séjour, and also, of course, learning French. So having the opportunity to speak with quite a large number of students from Asia every year. So we know what are the main criteria you are looking for before making decision about your future education journey. So by listening to your future career goals, we are here to give you our best piece of advice on your plan and see what we can build together when you will be joining IESEG School of Management. So IESEG School of Management is a French triple crown grande école. So we are accredited by both EQUIS, ACSB, and AMBA. There are less than 1% of education institutions in the world that are triple crown like us. Our programs are also recognized by the Conférence des Grandes Écoles and by the French Ministry of Education. We have obtained the maximum of 3 stars for the Bienvenue en France, Welcome to France label, that represents all the services we offer to international students. So in France, you might know that there are about 200 business schools, 32 are Grande École, and only about 14 are triple crown like us. So we are a private, non-profit business school, and we're part of the largest private comprehensive university in France, the Lille Catholic University. So this makes us be different from other business schools in France that has most of the time been created by the Chamber of Commerce of their region. So the advantage is that you will have opportunity to share all the university size facilities in our Lille campus with more than 30,000 students, and some of them are studying law or medicine or even engineering. So you can find us on several rankings such as Financial Times, QS World Ranking, Shanghai Ranking, and also in the French rankings. So we are ranked number 8 within the French business schools for our Master in Management in the last Financial Times ranking. Our main strengths, besides the international aspects, the company network, and the placement opportunities, is our world-class research on the business and management fields. So IESEG School of Management is one school with 2 campuses. So we really want to offer the French experience to all international students. That is why we made the choice to only have campuses in France and to have partners, a lot of partners abroad, partner universities, I mean. So all our programs for all students, both local and international, are taught in English. Students have the opportunity, of course, to learn French for free. And this year we have about 7,000 students, half in Lille and half in Paris. So our choice, of course, is to offer the best you can find in France: landscape, cuisine, architecture, culture, and romantic people at the heart of Western Europe. So our historical campus is in Lille. It is a European hub that was the European capital of culture in 2004, World Design Capital in 2020, second youngest city in France, 4th largest. In Lille, our campus is located next to the Parc Vauban and just about 20 minutes by walk from the 2 main train stations in Lille. So from Lille, it's about 1 hour to go to Paris, 30 minutes to Brussels, 1 hour, 30 minutes to London, and a little less than 2 hours to Amsterdam by high-speed train. So then Paris, I would say everybody knows Paris. The Eiffel Tower, the Louvre Museum, Notre Dame Cathedral, Versailles Castle, Champs-Élysées, Roland Garros, Paris Saint-Germain. So Paris has been elected several times in a row as the best destination for abroad studies by international students in QS. You probably know that Paris will host Summer Olympic Games in 2024. So it's a vibrant city that combines the French art de vivre with the best international facilities. standards, and connections. So our campus is located in the largest CBD in continental Europe. That is to say, Paris La Défense district. This is the white-collar district, and more than 1,500 companies have their world or European headquarters located there. You probably know that following the Brexit, and the European Banking Authority has moved from London to Paris. So our campus is located in the Grand Arche de la Défense, the most iconic building of the district. And since 2017, we have a new building just located 200 meters away of the Grand Arche, and the 8-story Promenade de l'Arche building is will also welcome you in the future if you choose one of our programs in Paris. So let's have a look at our 2 campuses in France with this short video. So going more into details about our school, we send and receive well beyond actually 1,000 students for academic exchange every year. It's more like 2,000, 2,500. And choosing IESEG means having the opportunity to be one of our alumni and benefit from IESEG network contacts and events. Student life is also about meeting people outside of the class. So you will have the opportunity to join one of the many associations run by our students, and we have more than 50. Oh, just mentioning one information also about our alumni. So in Taiwan, we are part of the French Taiwanese Chamber of Commerce, and all our alumni, they have access to events organized by the IEFT. So this is also a specific point for Taiwanese students, alumni living in Taiwan. So our school has a high level of research with professors publishing regularly in highly recognized scientific reviews. So this is a guarantee of the quality and accuracy of our teaching content. We have 4 centers of excellence and the joint laboratory with the French CNRS. So being international is an anchored reality actually in our school that counts with more than 80% of foreign professors. So we are a highly international school, and you could see it from our students, our professors, and our international network. So we have students coming from more than 100 countries. We have about 300 plus partner universities in 70 plus countries. What do we do with them? We do student exchange, double degrees, visiting professors programs, joint research. And here you have some examples of our partners around the world. So we have exchange students with 6 of the best universities in Taiwan. You can see them here. So National Taiwan University, Yuanzi, Suzhou, also Fujian, National Tsinghua, and Taiwan Tech. So with Taiwan Tech, we also have a double degree, and our Grand École students, they can obtain the MBA in NCCU. So we have a very strong company network, and all our students need to do compulsory internship. So this is just one example about our focus on practical experience and learning by doing approach. Here are some examples of the companies that are collaborating with us in Shanghai office region by welcoming our students for internship, participating to our job fairs both online and on site, sending us professionals to give lectures and presentations, sharing about their job, their sector, their company, their career, mentoring our students, organizing with us case studies, teams competitions, etc. So for all our programs, the placement is very high and very diverse according to the major and the program you will have followed in our school. So you can find the detailed information in our brochure and website about careers, salaries after graduation, as well as function and companies that are recruiting our students. So about our programs, we offer undergraduate programs as well as 18 months or 2 years masters. So we also receive students and professionals for dedicated summer programs and learning expeditions. So you can see that within our portfolio programs for master degree, you have the 2 years Master Grand École, which is named also Master in Management, and you can choose either Paris or Lille campus. And then we have also a MBA hub with 3 different specializations, one about international MBA, one about leadership and coding together with Le Wagon Coding School, and also we offer the executive MBA. Then regarding our postgraduate programs, we have now 12. We have one about fashion together with Institut Marangoni. We have a more comprehensive program that is international business. We have a program that is at the edge of the industry about strategy and digital transformations. We have also international business negotiation. So it's negotiation as a manager, negotiation for human resources, negotiation for contract. We have finance, we have banking, we have accounting. We have also big data analytics for business, which is really trendy now with a lot of job opportunities. We have also digital marketing and customer relationship management. So this is very unique to have this double approach for this subject. We do have business analysis and consulting if you would like to work in some consulting firms. Probably you know some names. We have also a new program about management for sustainability. And we have also a program about entrepreneurship and innovation. You will spend 6 months in France and 6 months in our partner university in Loughborough University in the UK. So we do offer also summer programs that you can see. So those are 2 weeks or 1 month summer programs about entrepreneurship and innovation, fashion business, digital marketing, wine business, AI and sustainability. Those programs are 2 weeks in July in our Paris campus. And we do have also the International Summer Academy, that is a 1 month program. Then we offer also for people that are interested about undergraduates, we do have the 5 years Grand École program, 3 years bachelor cycle plus 2 years master cycle. So you need to stay with us for 5 years in order to get the Master in Management degree. So this is our flagship program. This is the one that is ranked in the Financial Times, the one that we are running for more than almost 70 years now. And that's where also most of our students can go for exchange to our partner universities. So normally you can do exchange starting the 2nd year with us. Also you can do a gap year if you want between the 3rd and the 4th year. Sometimes some students, they do this between the 4th and the 5th year. Yes, this is probably a very, very interesting program. And then we have also the 3 years Bachelor in International Business. which is also Lille or Paris campus. It's a more professionalized, pass than the 5 years program. It's for people that would like to do a bachelor program and then start working. And then they still have, of course, a lot of options after graduation from our BIB, because they can start working, or after 3 years of working experience, they can join an MBA, or they can go for a master program, for example. So our 5 years Grande École program, like most of our postgraduate programs, they get the grade master in France, which is the highest recognition. And our 3 years bachelor in international business, it got the grade licence, which is also the highest recognition for this kind of 3 years program. We do offer a 4-year triple bachelor program. You need to apply first with the 3 years, and then during the first semester, you can choose to go to the 4 years program. This program, it will be 2 years at IESEG, 1 year at our partner in Spain, IQS Barcelona, and 1 year in our partner in the UK, that is Sheffield University. And you will obtain, after those 4 years, bachelor, you will obtain 3 bachelors, 1 of each institution. So pretty unique. So here you have about our postgraduate programs with the tuition fees amount. I left in US dollars. I'm sorry for, I put the tuition fees are in euro, and I just mentioned the euro USD exchange rate. I should have put the Taiwanese dollar, of course. I'm sorry about that. So you can see that those programs are 18 months, 4 terms, 3 semesters of study, and 6 months internship, either in our Lille or Paris campus. The intake is always in September. Only our MIB got also January intake in our Lille campus. So those are a series of specialized master programs with one ambition: to help you excel as you pursue your career path. And all those programs are the answer to current companies' needs and are adapted every year in order to always train the best professionals on each specific business field. So if you want to plan your future budget, moreover the tuition fees, here are some useful information just for your reference. So this can vary depending on our consumer habits and on your consumer habits and standard. So this is for the city of Lille, and this is for Paris. So you can see that, of course, in Paris, the living cost is a little bit higher than in Lille, and it comes mainly from the accommodation price. Then IESEG offers many scholarships in the form of tuition fee waivers that can be up to 5,000 euro for the students who meet the various criteria of each case. So no separate application is needed, and decisions will be made during admission committee and released along with the admission commission by email. So admission and application process are very easy and entirely done online. So for our IMBA and MBL leadership and coding, you will have also one interview with the program director, as well as, of course, the admission officer. And if you are thinking joining us for September 2022, oh, and I see there's a little mistake here. This is our application platform is already open, and you can apply until end of May of next year for September 2022 intake. So finally, before giving you the opportunity to ask me questions, short video that shows our students, our campuses, and some example of our activities that are, I think, a good illustration of the values and the culture of our school.
There is nothing so stable as change. It's behind every one of us, in every act, every thought, every breath, and every achievement. Intelligence is the ability to adapt to change, to know where to go, what paths to take, to become responsible, and to understand everything that this implies. Because one change always leaves the way open for the establishment of others, and more changes, and more changes. We are all part of these changes together. A sense of compassionate collectiveness that will lead us towards a better world, creating a boundless drive that we'll be able to share, nourish, and spread. Education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. More than a mere engagement, it's a promise to learn, to create, to discover, and to understand how to make good choices tomorrow. So, as Gandhi said, let's be the change we wish to see in the world.
And thank you for attending this presentation. You can find my contact information in this last slide. So we are in the same time zone as you, and we are here to help you during the application process. We could share with you, of course, the application tutorial if you want to apply to our school in the future. So I'm ready for the Q&A for your questions.
All right. Thank you, Marc. Introducing IESEG again. For our audience, please feel free to ask your questions. Below your Zoom application, there will be Q&A box where you can leave your message. You can either ask in English or Mandarin. Yeah. Marc also, yeah. Marc also left his email here, the chat box. Our first questions is about the program structure. So for MSc program would be 18 months. So there will be just 2 semesters of courses or lecture, plus 1 semester or 4 to 6 month internship. But do they have to write any thesis for their master program?
Yes, they will need to write, of course, some paper about their internship experience. And actually, it's 3 semesters of lectures and yes, 6 months internship.
And that's everything.
Yes.
Okay.
So when applying for a master's degree in your school, is there any restriction that the university isn't a business student? So for non-business students, we offer some programs. For example, our master in international business, our master in international negotiation, and also our master in fashion management are really open to all the different backgrounds. And then we have some programs that also accept both management and engineering backgrounds. So for example, banking, we accept some engineers, or also finance or big data, of course. So I think that each student is different, each case is different. And if you want to have a specific consultancy about your situation and what are the programs you could be eligible when applying to our school, then you can just send us your resume and we can give you some of our advice. So I can read the next one. Hi, I have questions of Master of International Business. Shall applicant have relevant diploma or experiences? What is more important for school to accept students? Are students able to receive more than 1 scholarship? Okay. So regarding our school, when you want to apply for a master and, for example, our MIB, so you need to have a bachelor degree. Okay, so in Taiwan is 4 years bachelor degree validated. Or I mean, if you are, for example, on the last year of your university, we'll just ask for your transcripts of the past years. And after, you will provide later, of course, the diploma. This is normal process. And then what is more important for school to accept students? So we have a holistic approach. And what is really unique in our school is that we still do one-to-one interviews using Skype. And this really gives you the opportunity to go beyond all the your academic results, your resume, and all the other documents you will have provided to us, such as your English test score, also GMAT or GRE. GMAT or GRE are not compulsory, but this will help you to get some tuition fee waiver, for example. So we will have a holistic approach and we'll look at everything from you. And of course, the interview, 30 minutes by Teams or Skype, will be also a very important step. Then regarding scholarships, yes, you can completely add several scholarships on the top of each other's. The only thing is that the maximum scholarship that you can get, even adding other scholarships, will be 5,000 euros. We cannot go over this amount.
Okay. For anything you don't understand, since the structure is a bit different from what we have here in Taiwan, so it could be confusing if you're not sure. Or either you can provide your background, like what I'm studying for now, and what I'm planning to study, or what I'm interested in the program at ISEG.
Yes, and also you can tell us about which kind of job you would like to do in the future. And this is also something interesting, of course, that we'll take into consideration when giving you some advice.
Yeah, in general, what will be the graduate student from ISEG to find a job, especially I think as an international student, they are definitely concerned about this issue because
Yes.
some of them
So if you want to find a job in France, of course, you will be in competition with local job hunters. So it's better for you to also learn French. And the better your French level will be, the higher chances you will have to find a job in France. But this is not the only way. Another way for finding a job in France or in Europe, if your skills in the local language are not completely fluent, then it's about your skills and also your past experience. I give you two examples. I got a student that used to that applied for us from Taiwan, from Hong Kong, sorry. He got an Australian passport, but I think probably was origin from India or Bangladesh. And he applied to our program about business analysis and consulting. He went to France to do this program. He could only speak English. And of course, 1 year, it's a little bit short to be fluent in French. But it was so good that he found a job in Luxembourg. And he started his career in banking and also in consulting. And last time I contacted him on LinkedIn, he was working for a very big fund already as a director in London. So you see that this is possible, okay? But of course, if you want to put more chances on your side, you need to know the local language. Another example, two students from Singapore. So a boy that was working at Facebook in Singapore and a girl that was working in a Singaporean bank, but I don't remember the name. And they were working already for 3 years, something like that. And they joined our master in big data analytics for business. They could speak English, of course, and they could speak Mandarin. And they have Singapore passport. And they went to Europe. They joined this program about big data in our school. And they found a job in Germany, both of them. And since then, they are working in Germany. So you see that because they had this skills about big data and analysis, then the demand was so high and probably also very high now that knowing English was sufficient to find a job. Okay.
Right. True. I would say, of course, since in Europe, there are different languages, like mother language in different countries. So definitely, if you have a second foreign language, I mean, for Taiwanese students, to acquire or to be fluent in a second foreign language would be a plus. But definitely, your profession or your skills, your knowledge would be also a advantage if you can make it very professional and excellent at the field or in the subject you are mastering. So I think both are important. And the third thing I think would be the ambition. I think this is something like ISEG is looking for from the applicants as well, like their motivation, how ambitious you are to study at ISEG or to enter a company.
Yes, of course, ambition is important, but ambition in the positive way, with a positive mindset. not the ambition to, to step on the others. This is not the ambition that we are looking for. We are looking for for people that have ambition to have a positive impact in their community and in the society. This is very important for our school. That's why, for example, our motto is empowering change makers for a better society. So when it comes to gender equality, to non-discrimination, to also, of course, climate change, we know that our students, they will have a executive position in the future. They will work in some big companies, and they will have the opportunity to implement what they have been learning in our school, and what they will do will have an impact. So we hope that they will have a positive impact. So this is the kind of ambition that we are looking for, an ambition that is positive, that is to change, to make changes, to be actors of change for a better society.
Okay, here comes another questions.
Okay.
Okay, regarding the internship, can the student do the internship in their original country?
Yeah, they completely do. They can do the internship in their original country. All the options are open, and it's just up to you, and of course up to the opportunities. So as I told you, in Taiwan, we are a member of the French Taiwanese Chamber of Commerce. And I know that French companies are looking for talents trained in France. And the director of the CCEFT just a couple of weeks ago actually asked for us if we had a portfolio of Taiwanese graduates because he would like to share that with the French companies in Taiwan.
Aside from that, is there any limitation when they are looking for an internship?
No, I don't think that there's no limitation. It's true that international students, if they cannot speak any local language, and if they don't have this kind of very exclusive skills, they will be more intended at least to go to English-speaking countries, because it will be more easier for them, or English-speaking, I would say, territories, or of course they will go back to their home country. So it's just like when you look for internship, actually it's also like if you were looking for a real job, because most of the students also they might have the opportunity to stay in the same company after their graduation for their first position. This is a very good way for finding a job. So this is how to say, the same process as finding a job, and you will have the support from our corporate relationship department, because they organize some job fairs both on site and online, and they invite international companies as well as local companies, and they will help you if you need for your resume, for your how to say, training yourself for face-to-face interviews. So there's a big set of services offered to our students to make sure that their placement is as good as possible.
That's all we have for so far for
the
session here. But thank you again. Great appreciation for your time and effort here with us for Taiwanese audience here. Please feel free to contact Marc if you have any questions. Here we have if you find it. Okay. Oh, I think you didn't send it. Let me do it again in the chat box. I will forward your email to all the audience here. So in your chat box, you can find Marc's email again. All right. Yeah.
Okay, great.
PORTO at IESEG.fr. All right. So thank you for joining us tonight to our audience, and the farewell for our audience from Marc.
Yes, thank you very much for participating to this presentation. So don't hesitate to contact me if you need more information, if you have some, if you need some consultancy about your profile and what are the opportunities you can get at IESEG for your future journey in France as studying abroad, and also for your future career. Thank you very much for Grace for organizing this, and hope to see you soon.
Yeah,
in person, of course.
Yeah, in person fair next year, hopefully. Thank you for
Yes.
joining us tonight.
Okay,
and
have a nice evening. Goodbye.
yeah, you too.